Hello, NYWCites. I am the administrator of the NYWC message board, Robert Lottie, and she is my favorite NYWCite, Jessica Pedezzo.
Hi, everyone.
Well, even though no one really mentioned if they want her to do this again, but it's too bad. She's here, and guess what? After that, 2018 was a wonderful show and a great follow-up to Psycho Circus Sweet 16.
Yes, it was.
So, the night begins with ring announcer Andy Miller welcoming us to the show, but out come the Extricated with their little, I guess, state of the faction address, shall we say. Sam Sullivan takes the microphone and he says that last year they were blaming, I forgot who he was blaming after losing last year's Psycho Circus, and this time around he's blaming Mouse. And what happens is, I forgot what else happened in there, but ended up Mouse was extricated from the Extricated. He was thrown out of the ring, but Mouse took a kendo stick from under the ring and cleaned house and chased Bam and Victoria out of the ring.
Yeah.
Okay. Then he went underneath the ring. Mouse did. But then we get on with the action finally, as we have representing the rep, I won't say that 3 times fast, Chris Bishop, as he took on notorious Devin Moore in a very good matchup, but the main rep, Dave McCall and Nate Carter come out, and Bishop takes advantage and defeats Devin Moore.
I'm upset Devin Moore did when he's been a Devin Moore fan for a few years now.
Well, I understand, great talent. Up next, it was time for the Michael Mistretta challenge, as he challenged any one member of the 3 J-listers. The J-listers come out, and Mistretta, he takes the microphone and says, "Oh, only one guy," but then out from the crowd, someone attacks J-Red, Irish, and Hefty Stacks, and eventually Mistretta ends up pinning J-Red to win the Michael Mistretta Open Challenge, and Mistretta took the microphone and kept on ranting and raving about being held down, and introduced his new ally, Leo Blackstone.
Yeah.
You were kind of impressed once he took his sweater off.
Yes, he had a nice physique.
As in some of the other ladies in the crowd.
Yeah.
Next up, it was time for 8-man tag team action. Out comes the Greek god Papa Don. His favorite number is 3. Born and bred, Jesse Anthony Lacera and Joey Conway. And those 3 guys come out with 2 ladies, and they're like doing lap dances and such.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're students from the academy or they were found somewhere.
Yeah.
But then, they take their opponents were the Beer Belly Bandits, Bo Pritchard, JT Kaysen and Spider, and their partner Jack Castle. Papa Don was about to give Castle a pile driver, but Joey Conway's asking for a tag, and Papa Don saying, "I've got this." And then Castle took advantage, ended up pinning Papa Don, enabling Castle and the Bandits to get the victory.
Yeah.
And after the match, Papa Don's arguing with Conway, Lacera in vain. Papa Don goes after Conway, gives him a pile driver, and Vane and Lacera leave with Papa Don and leave Conway alone in the ring.
Yeah.
Next up,
I wonder what that's going to happen next time.
well, we'll get to that before we get done here. Next up was a battle of powerhouses as a desolate one, Rex Wallace, with the hand of God, Talon in his corner, went one-on-one with the Big O for the very first time. And the Big O managed to defeat Rex Wallace in quite a knockdown, hard-hitting, drag-out affair.
Yeah.
Next up, it was time for some women's action as Willow Nightingale defeated Sarah Calloway to retain the Starlet Championship.
I would say that was a good match.
Yeah, they did very good in that one. I liked it better than the match they had that Draw the Line back in November.
Yeah.
Willow retains once again. Next up, we were set to see the Man Bun Jesus Johnny Radke challenge Flawless Blake Morris for the Fusion Championship. Just before the match and the introductions got underway, Mouse came from underneath the ring and demanded to be in the match. and wanted a triple threat match which saw Mouse defeat Flawless Blake Morris and the Man Bun Jesus Johnny Radke to become the new Fusion Champion.
Congratulations to Mouse. deserved it.
Well, yeah, hard work pays off. Next up, a match that was made due to what happened last month at Psycho Circus Sweet 16. The demonic juggernaut Apollyon went one-on-one with Alvin Alvarez, which saw Alvin get the victory and definitely some vengeance over what happened last month.
Yes.
Up next was a four-way tag team match, as we saw representing the Extricated, Aiden Bale and Jeff Cannonball, Ultimo Maya and his new partner El Futuro, the Punk Relics, Jaden Vallow and Ugo, and the final team, Tender Tom and Dan Barry.
Too bad Matt Striker wasn't his partner.
Yeah, that's what was announced.
Looking forward to seeing Matt Striker.
Yeah, I wonder what went wrong there. Why did Matt Striker make the show, NYWC? And I do apologize for the way the lighting is in here. You can't really see us that well. But the match was on, and the Punk Relics were victorious, and they are now #1 contenders to the Tag Team Championship. Next up, we have Mike Mondo, all decked out in Spirit Squad gear, going up against Kota.
Yeah, I wanted Kota to win.
Yeah, I can understand. Mondo, at one point, he left the ring, and he comes back with, like, green balloons underneath his singlet.
Yeah.
And mocking Kota, basically, for having a big chest.
Yeah.
Eventually, Mike Mondo, with his feet on the rope, defeated Kota to get the victory.
Yeah.
Next, it was tag team title for tag team title. As CZW tag team champions, The Rep, Nate Carter and Dave McCall took on the Benson Bros, CJ and Rad Brad, for both the CZW and NYWC tag team belts, respectively. The match was a no contest because eventually Chris Bishop had a Singapore cane. He nailed one of the Bensons with it.
Yeah.
And eventually the Punk Relics start chasing Bishop around. They come out, they chase Bishop around the ring. But then out from nowhere, Brandon Watts comes out.
Yeah.
And he aligns himself with the Rep, basically, and they leave the Bensons and the Relics laying in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
The match, by the way, was a no contest, so neither tag title changed hands. Then they went to... Yeah, just keep your eye on that, babe.
And I was leaving in 5 minutes.
All right. Well, okay. All right, yeah. Okay, as we were trying to say, at that point they went to intermission so they could set up the steel cage for the big main event.
Yeah.
And as yours truly, Alex Reynolds of High Society, defending the character against Bull James. Now, all of High Society, King Mega, Flawless Blake Morris, and Rick Cataldo were at ringside, and they kept
Getting weapons.
they brought weapons, they kept interfering, and Bull James wrestled hurt in this matchup. Despite all of that, Bull James gave Alex a Death Valley driver through a door that was laying in the corner to enabling Bull James to regain the championship. Bull James now a two-time NYWC heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Well, it's personal notes time. It was great seeing John Kerr, Shane, Joe Bernard, Joey with the belts,
Yes.
Chris, and his dad Sal.
Yeah.
Kyle. I forgot other fans we know were there. You remember?
Steven Scogan.
Steven Scogan. Noel, I think, was there too.
Noel was there, yeah. Mr. D.
Yes.
Vinetto.
Yeah, Vinny, the original Vinny, Vincent, or whatever. Didn't see Joey Dabari there.
No, I didn't either.
We didn't see Donnie. And what else can I remember there? Okay. I don't know if it's me, but NYWC shows are like ending later and later, it seems. I remember times they would wrap up like 10 o'clock or a little sooner.
Yeah.
This ended like past 10 o'clock. By the way, here's some memorable quotes. I'd rather see Bo do it. Not really. Papa Don to the three ladies next to us when those ladies that came out with LaSarah and Vane were grinding in the ring. Fight, fight, fight! Dan Barry threw my megaphone during the four-way tag team matchup. Tinder Tom, from the bottom of my heart, you suck. Dan Barry threw my megaphone after the match ended. Okay, NYWC returns on Saturday night, April 28th, as they present April Rain. Which is, by the way, the show's happening 5 days after her birthday, folks.
Yeah, my 34th birthday. I can't believe I'm going to be 34 this year.
Yeah, that's something. I would like to see, okay, any matches you'd like to see in particular based on what we saw tonight?
I would like to see, Sarah and Dean and the girls come back.
Well, actually, you know what? Funny you mentioned. I'd like to see LaSarah and Vane against Joey Conway, and I don't know who you get for a partner. I'd like to see Jay Red and Irish take on Michael Mastretta and Leo Blackstone. I'd like to see the Punk Relics and the Benson Bros take on all 4 members of the Rep. Don't know where else I can think of.
Nick Carter, he's been around a while, right?
Nick Carter, yes. But I don't know if he's been around longer than Dave McCall, his partner. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Mouse, what's your solo theme, pal? I know I congratulated you on the win tonight, but what's your solo theme? I know it's not the Extricated theme you're going to be using anymore since you're no longer part of the group.
You remember that? That was nice. We were all like, giving stuff like that. I'm telling
Anything else you want to add to this, or?
It was a great show.
Well, it was a great show.
Even though it was like the die down show after Psycho Circus, it certainly lived up to be a good show.
Well, yeah, normally things do die down after Psycho Circus, but I think things are just heating up, especially since the weather, not just because the weather's warming up either, it's officially spring now. But definitely, we enjoyed ourselves, and you wouldn't believe it, folks. One of my cousins caught us here at we were right before our food showed up here. But hopefully he and his sons will come back for a show in the future. They couldn't hear us. But definitely, we had a great time. Oh, another thing, NYWC, have you ever thought about having like one of the wrestlers in training be ring attendant for the night? It sucks that our poor ring announcer Andy Miller and the referees had to keep bringing wrestlers' attire backstage. Yeah. Maybe it'd be better to do with, have somebody just carry everybody's stuff backstage instead of just leaving it out there even up to the next match and such. Yeah. So yeah, we liked what we saw. I'll say this is one of the best aftermaths ever.
Yes.
Okay, she agrees with me on that, folks. Oh, I forgot to mention, great seeing Greg and Sarah Gruber.
Yes, it was.
But definitely, really had a great time, and it should be, I can't wait for April Rain, April 28th.
Me either.
All right. And, as always, NYWC rules, doesn't it?
NYWC rules.